All right, guys, we don't have a bumper yet, but I think it's high time we get on to a subject that we're always very interested in here on the Fright Power Hour, and something I always keep an eye on, and that's that good space shit, man.
Yeah.
At least we got a sound. I love it. Sound effects a fucking start, man. As you might know, NASA landed their Perserverance rover recently, and now they're finally sending back some goddamn pictures and video and audio and all this awesome shit. Look at this, man. Dude. That's this week. That's what it looks like right now.
That's fucking Mars, dude.
That is badass. And
that
you know,
is not Earth.
The way the formations and stuff are, not so dissimilar to here. In a lot of ways. You know, I know there are huge, huge differences, but in some ways, there's a lot of similarities. Windswept desert is very much the way a rocky windswept desert. This is how it would look on Earth as well. Different colors in the sand and shit, sure. Very fucking awesome, man. But I'll tell you guys, as interested as I am in some of this, there are some people that are sorely against this whole becoming an interplanetary species thing. Mars is a hellhole.
Dude, I saw this article this morning, and I yelled at my phone.
Yeah. Colonizing the red planet is a ridiculous way to help humanity. Why?
What a dummy.
You know, it's interesting to me just how conservative progressives can get when it comes to finding a way to conserve. I'm phrasing this wrong. You know what I mean? Like,
they're trying to do something, but you don't know what it is.
I'll put it to you like this. Humanity has become too big for one planet. You know, and people can go, oh my God, we're parasites, blah, blah, blah. But that's just you and your issues with your fucking self-loathing, man. Why not celebrate the fact that your species is successful enough to be bigger than just one planet? And we have the knowledge, technology, the know-how, and the potential to maybe be able to go even bigger than that. Holy shit, what an achievement for any fucking species, right? But some people all of a sudden... a lot of extremely liberal voices get very conservative when it comes to everybody has to stay on Earth. Keep it like it is. Don't change it. Well, what the fuck do you expect us to do? Do you think population growth is going to stop? That's not what a successful species does. Do you think that resource usage is going to stop? That's also not what a successful species does. Yeah, we can mitigate those factors, but to assume zero usage on our ecological environment is ridiculous. It doesn't make sense.
I have literally never understood this argument. Like, what do you expect people to do if
you
not
can't
expand?
Get to zero. I get prolonging, and realistically, what's the best way to prolong? Well, hell, spread them out, man. Send half these motherfuckers to Mars, and I bet we'll see a lot less goddamn carbon footprint here on Earth. You know what I mean? We're becoming bigger than the resource pool available on our planet. And yes, we're doing things to extend the amount of time that we will have the natural resources we need, and those are worthy things to do. But to pretend that we're going to get down to some kind of zero usage aspect is fucking stupid, man. So why not? You know, let's say that you live in a 2-bedroom house with your wife, and then you have a baby, so you buy a 3-bedroom house. Uh-oh, it's triplets. Now you might need a 4th bedroom. You know what I mean? As your group, and in this case, your species, grows, you need more to sustain it. There's nothing wrong with that. As deer populations go up, they need more fucking streams to drink out of and bark to eat, or whatever the fuck deers do. You know what I mean? So I don't see a problem with this, and the consistent characterization of, oh, well, Mars is so shitty, why are we doing this? Just goes to show you that, as usual these days, if you can't do it in a day, it's not good enough for people. Yo, we are working on this shit with Mars now, not because we need it ready tomorrow, because we need it ready 20 years from now when there's 10 billion of us down here. You know what I mean?
I always try to think of motivations, and I have to wonder... Is the hatred for Elon Musk kind of motivating this? Because he is the leading voice in the let's go to Mars now, we gotta go now.
People will focus on the man, not the policy, very often. That's certainly the case in art, technology, and politics. So that could be part of it. And Elon's real arrogant. You know what I mean?
He deserves to be.
Yeah, deservedly so, to be honest with you. I like him. I think the stuff he does is very interesting. But he's
and hearing him
super
sit down on
arrogant.
Rogan is super interesting every time.
I haven't
Like,
got to listen to that second one, man. I haven't listened to
He-
any podcast recently, dude.
He talked about the Tesla for about half an hour. I'm like, shit, I want to get one of these right now.
They closed one of those plants this week. They got fucked on their stock price too, man. I'll tell you though, even if you hate Mars, there's other stuff to look at out there in space. Look at this picture of Venus.
Oh, dude.
That's that crazy space weather where it's like raining metal and shit on that planet. That's awesome. But I'll tell you, man,
Venus.
It's one small step at a time. That's what these Mars haters don't realize. It takes a long time to build up to something like living on another planet. Think about how long you have to save and prepare to move to another fucking city. Think about moving a civilization to another planet. That takes quite a bit of prep work, man. So you can't expect it to happen quickly, but we're taking steps. Starlink, what to know about Elon Musk's satellite internet venture? Well, if you watch this show, we already know a fair amount about it. We've talked about Starlink for a while now, but the point is it's becoming more commonplace, becoming something used more often. We're building that halo around the planet to supply internet to people. That's outstanding, but it's one small step. We also, when you think about space travel, you got to remember these astronauts have to go through rigorous physical training to be able to withstand the trip to space because it's just rough. We haven't been able to fix it up, but we're getting a little fucking better. Check this girl out, man. Survived cancer at 10 and will now be the youngest person to be shot into space. And by the way, between those two events, she got a PhD and became an oncology doctor for children with cancer. Now she's going to space. That's a hell of a story. Nice work.
That's a hero, man.
And you know what I like about this article? They're not spending the whole time going, well, it's good because she's a woman. No, it's good because she overcame adversity and did something great. Doesn't matter what the gender is, man.
That's
a hell of a fucking
after
story.
A nice seafood dinner.
Yeah, man. I would call her the next day for sure.
Oh yeah, she gets another call.
But
dude, if you survive cancer, and clearly she's reasonably thin, this girl is, I'm sure, in good shape. Astronauts have to be, but not an athlete like they had to be at one point to be able to survive, you know?
Yeah.
So we're able to send signal better from low Earth orbit space. We're getting that internet. We're able to get people out of our atmosphere a little easier. We're taking those small steps. Check this out too, man. SpaceX is about to launch remote-controlled race cars on the moon. How can I bet on that race? Holy shit, that's the most awesome thing I've seen all day, dude.
Hey, you're super
bet on
into
ice cream in the first. What'd you say?
You're super into the Starlink. You should really check out when he was on Rogan because he explained it all out perfectly.
I would like to take a listen. I'm gonna have to soon, man. But I'll tell you, dude, all of these things are just steps, and they finally are getting ready to call when a date's gonna be for a step that we were talking about a long time ago. We knew it was coming. We knew it had to be on the way. I'm so happy to see this. There'll be so many Twitter commies that hate shit like this, but when I see what we're about to look at, I see jobs, I see innovation, I see fucking capitalism, I see the perpetuation of the human species one step at a time. This is dope. Orbital Assembly Corporation hits $1 million fundraising goal and aims to have a luxury space hotel open in 2027.
What a band name, Luxury Space Hotel, dude.
I liked everything about that headline.
Now, I don't think this is an accurate number for building a space hotel. Whatever. No. That's not the point. The point is...
It's going to take 55 of those to get you to space,
exactly.
So yeah.
But dude, look at this is the proposal. And it's exactly what you think it would be, a ring-style kind of space station gimmick. Each one of those is a room. You dock in the center. Boom. You know what I mean? That's fucking awesome, man.
Awesome.
Low gravity gym. Low gravity gymnasium. Dude, Futurama called it. You can lift 1,000 pounds. Private spacewalks. Holy shit.
What?
Dude, this is fucking... I love shit like this. I can't wait till there's a gas station and strip club on the moon. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah, dude.
Oh, that is
You get a used drone store and a tobacco shop. You're fucking...
Bam, a nail place? You're ready, dude.
Hell yes.
All you need is an underfunded neighborhood behind it. You're ready to fucking go, man.
As long as the nail place is in a shopping center with a Subway, you know you're good.
Exactly, right. There you go. There you go, man. Chinese delivery is probably usually in there somewhere, man. This is the best. And I'll tell you,
ATM machine that you have to spend $5 to take 20 out of.
And let me just tell you guys something. Here's a standard of living improvement for all of humanity that we aren't necessarily prepared for, with people living on the moon or Mars for long periods of time. If you live in a scenario with slightly less gravity from Earth than your entire life, when they reach that MILF status, those napkins are going to be right where they were when she was 25, friend.
That's
I'm
right.
not a criminal. I'm an artist working in an unpopular medium. Can I just speak to you? I mean, really speak to you like man to man. I've known you for a long time, William. And I know about your penchant for